Leche. Parity, not patriarchy. Past, present, futures. Here's we are again, the Equinoxtrueqsz, co-secretary generals, co-secretaries, and various most specials mores are coming, various most soons. And in order to connect our names and purposes to other archetypal language, that's what we like to call ourselves, co-secretary generals, co-secretaries. But in order to connect our names, and that includes yous too, but in order to connect our names and purposes to other archetypal languagings of hers and histories on this, our homes, and all our planets, past, present, futures, we also call ourselves other names, such as including ever young goddesses and gods, archetypal yis. Now, does that mean we're trying to become a pantheon above others? No, of course not. What we are delivering is divine democracy yis, so that all the Elohas and Elohims, all the Eli circles and arrowways, all the females and males, shells and cans and shells be reunited again, back and forth in circles, times, and balance and contact for heavens on this and all our earths. Now, does that in any way suggest we're trying to usurp the ever-lovings authorities and powers of the one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe? No, of course not. There is only one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe, ever presence in all creations and sustainings, including us and all that we knows and has ever known and shells ever known, past, present, futures, all our families and communities, all the females reparatively, and all the females and males equally reparatively with the eyes in it, and all the flora and fauna that God has given us to co-stewards and appreciates. And so we says, Namaste, the divines with us, greets the divines with the yous and alls. And we says, Mikotuyo oyosi, Mikotuyo ko-sefer-alls. We're alls related. We are any's and alls, and everyone's alls related because we know that we are alls related. We keep shells and cans and shells come together again, back and forth in circles, times, and balance and contact for heavens on this one our earths. And we also says, the lights within us greets the lights within yous and alls. Comingsz, Matpaxis, Bahava, Lakayim, Shalom, Sol, Salam, Mir, Pache, Ubuntu's back and forth to matter kind of release of befores, after, and durings. Namastes, Chinquez, Mercies, Chow, Shvanzavags, Sayanaras, Das Vidanyas, Good days, Trios, and all the languages of all the lands and continents, and there's lots more, and yans, because space-time is an outlander, so that we can says, let and love that it lives ever young's longness and prospers everyone's on alls, and this and all our planets, heavens and earths in contact. And so, and we also says this because we know that we are all created of star stuff, and because we are integrating into our ways of thinking and doings and lovings and learnings, the ancient kindness and wisdom of ancient civilizations, especially the very lengthy Mongolian and egalitarian era, and of course of Thrace, of Atlantis, that is also called Pleiades, Hesperides, Atlantides, Thrace, Buddha's back and forth to Mediterranean, for Argeries, Vedics, Druidics, and Moors, all the nativities of all the lands and continents and planets, so that we can become a real reborn nativities and oysters and springs, young adults. And so, therefore, we also call ourselves other names, such as co-white calf buffalo women's, co-changing women's, co-Iroquois, goddess claimers, we got co-sister casinas and co-cousin brothers, and nieces and nephews of Royanas, and we call ourselves as sons and daughters. We call ourselves sky women's, co-earth women's, co-spider women's, co-Kachitas, co-Katinas, co-Rishas and Yumayas, co-Alvishkasers, co-Kuan Buddhas, co-Zerashans, co-Messiahs, and co-Couszmic Chrisztsz, among other names. And wise because all these names simply translates to anointed. Anointed to do what? To reconnect the divine feminines and divine masculines via divine democracies for the best kindness and wisdoms on heavens and on all earths. And so therefore we also call ourselves other names, such as co-nativity is always Christmas, is always springs. We call ourselves co-military new times, co-happy new year's, co-happy newness, co-secretary generals, co-secretaries, and co-cupids, and co-psyches and erosis, co-epsilons and co-easterns, co-easterns and co-easterns, because we are combining the messages of Shushan, that is 50-50 promise fulfilled, delivered, with that of the Galilee, that is the Magdalens and Nazarenes equally, the females reparatively, and the females and males equally reparatively of all the apostles, families, communities, and connecting them to their ancient heritage of wars of Atlantis. THESZE, Hesperides, Atlantides, Pleiades, we'll do back and forth to release reports, Vedics, Druidics, and more, so that we can cause ourselves the very real rewards, nativities, and rewards, nativities, and always young wizards, young adults, for Purity, Peace, Cultures, and Arts, and the last that shall be first, go first team, and very real Stargate and Star Trek for Purity, Peace, Cultures, Heaven, so this all is a concept. Now, it sounds like a cozy text, but if your everything's open, the Stargates and the Akashic Records for reborn souls and humanities, but it actually it's easily accomplished feels like numerical rule, which you can read at 50/50 now. That WordPress.com, but just have trick read the 11 steps for easily accomplished strategies for making us on the souls. You can also see a page on the website called Among the Representatives, use, because use two shells and cans shells joins us, becoming Equinoxtrueqsz, Code Secretary General, COCHRISTSZ, and you can see our names and pictures there. So yours too. We have our family trees and yours represented by picture frames, and of course we start genealogically, first for first with their great and grandmothers, and then equally to all our Shikitas and our families, currently, and then equals and especially for our leaders, our youngest generations, our hots and our kings, how these circles and always females and males, and we'll say something we can sound that says we have you're gonna say your Queen Esther and all the Iroquois, Iroquois, got grandmothers, and more currently recently Barbara Herschel, Lita Costanza, and Virginia Lorentino Times, and also equally, so we have our co-work Jeff Puffman, and of course Rosemary and Pearl, especially Mount Patricia Summer, and equally Martha Menz, Sophia and Lawrence, and Marissa Cuban, because so loyally, and then we have our Obutu families, of course, our Josephine Selena, Guyana, and Josephine Zans, and Siswood, and Amazing Graces, and Belinda's Lost Mordaria, of course, we have our Alliance families, and Bonnie's and Silver's Lost Mordaria, but Ellen Harris, our Lost Mordaria, we have, of course, Lost Mordaria, we have our real tutorials, we have great users to your hearts, we have real tutorials, Magdalens and Nazarines, and news as well, the straight line, the Tiber, the Spora, the Lost Mordaria, especially a Terrarian, Radiant Rain, as a Harriet, traveling, as a Harriet, Harriet, traveling back and forth, the circles, and Claire Declare, Julia Chaplin, Precious Notre Dame, Vincent Rose, Grandma Marie, Grandma Popper, Grandma Annette, all the girls, race for joys, Grandma Dorothy's teaching ladies, and lessons, and the Wizard's house, with the house that we all are, and Malta and Shirley, and Jenny and Leon, and Little, and the Gaia family, and Rachel Wolf, Ohio, Stargates families, and Barbara's House, and Halsey, Ken Shields, and Lindsay, Yanks, and Valens, and of course, our current generations of females are Esther's and Rachel, Senator Marisa, Julianne, Riziko, User, Barbara's, and Diaz Divine, and Jennifer's, and especially our youngest generations, April Jefferson, Rosers, and essentially, and social security edicts. We have our Hesperides, Hadal Assemblyas, Eliza Sharon, and Rachel Mann, and Daniel Dillon, especially our writing lady, our writing man, Vanessa Sarah, James West, Equals, and Harassment Family, and Ross Finch, and John's Blessed Bows, and both are coming very, always historians, always relatedly soon. La leche,